Finch, alguma coisa, viu um pouco o falecimento da Molly aos 10 anos e pelo que... Assim, tá. Pensei que eu tava em cima de alguma coisa. Então vamos continuar, né? Paradeiro de todos e por final descobrir a verdade.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own.
Caraca, isso tudo era pro hamster? Nossa, legal,
I
legal.
can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
É complicado. Vamos abrir aqui, boa.
This would be
Legal.
obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Estamos subindo aqui em cima do telhado da casa e não somos um gato. Desta vez. Vamos subir agora. Subir não, entrar. Rapaz, eu queria entender melhor como... Tipo, quem é quem,
I
cada um,
spent a
sabe?
lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Por exemplo, eu sei quem é a Bisa. Eu não sei se essa daqui é o quarto da Bisa. Porque falta saber quem é quem, sabe? Dizer os nomes e eu saber... Ah, tá. Rapaz... Caraca. Tá, né? Será que tem reflexo? Tem não, meu reflexo. Acho que é isso.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Ai, ai.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
O nome dela é Edith mesmo.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Caraca. É... Agora, tipo, eu não sei, tem tanta Zed aqui, eu tô achando. Ou, tipo, o nome dela é Edith, aí a da bisavó
When
é
Edie told
Ellie.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Muito rápido agora, ficou difícil de eu ver, de eu ler. Como é que é? O cara morreu em algum acidente envolvendo algo com um dragão? Enfim, né?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Tá, tá, tá. Ed é a bisavó. A mãe, papai, e provavelmente Sven é o avô. Bisavô. Ok. Caraca, a família é grande, viu? Será que também moravam os avós? Eu acho que sim. Aí ficava bisavô, avô e pais. Interessante.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Opa, lá vamos nós. Mais uma
There's a
daquelas
secret
viagens.
in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Caraca.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Ok, vamos continuar. Rapaz, tô achando ela muito alta. Rapaz, todos os quartos estão interligados, é? Sim, isso daqui eu me lembro que o irmão morreu.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Ainda não, ainda não. Tem mais coisa pra experimentar. Tem como eu ir? Não. Nossa. Mas por aqui eu acho que dá.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
E lá vamos nós. Galera, só um momento, vou dar uma pausa aqui e volto já. Here we go. Vamos continuar. O cara tá lá balançando. Vamos balançar com estilo. Pera aí. Aproveita a volta e vai. Já fui criança. Ah, você contra... Ah, legal.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Vou voar. Ó, dá pra mexer duas pernas, ó.
But that day,
Hora de voar.
he finally made up his mind to do it.
Hora de tentar voar.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Caraca, vamos botar, bota fogo. Caraca, ele conseguiu.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Nossa.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Onze anos. Li isso certo? É. Poxa.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Tem como saber o paradeiro do Sam também? Isso daqui era um avô, né? Isso é um avô do pessoal.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Rapaz, o interessante é que essa mulher tá sabendo de tudo, hein? Isso que as passagens eram secretas.
Tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Pô, mas eu não achei ela... Não sei se... Como é o porte físico dela. Bem, eu posso ir por aqui e por ali. Não, por aqui eu vou aqui porque pelo menos eu acho que eu destravo a... Isso. A saída. Agora eu vou poder ver da Bárbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Xê. Vamos ver o paradeiro de Bárbara então. Rapaz, mas ela tá pequena, viu? Quer dizer, ela se encolheu bastante.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Esses relógios.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Que ela tá com cara mais adolescente pra adulta. Rapaz, tem uma pizza aqui. Ou bolo, sei lá. Isso daqui era pra estar estragado, viu? Depois de tanto tempo. Tô achando ainda muito bonito. Só se não for comida, né? Aqui. Vamos saber então.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Caraca, vai começar agora o...
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And
Legal,
she found the
rapaz.
key. She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Meu irmão. Essa música. Zombies de Call of Duty. Eu posso ver mais ou menos como é que vai ser a próxima cena.
She found Rick's clutch and imagined the worst.
Vixe.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Vixe. Pra onde eu vou? Não tô entendendo pra onde eu tenho que ir. Será que eu tenho que voltar? Quebrar o gelo. Rapaz, mas por onde? Eu vou subir então. Cadê? Tá muito escuro. Oxe, é pra ir por onde? Não tô entendendo. Peguei a muleta. Segui o rastro. Até aqui. Aqui tem algum... Ah! Poxa. Tá.
It rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Começou a música de novo. Então bora, partir pra ação. Pelo menos tô com a muleta aqui.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Pior que tem. A gente sabe. Por aqui, ó.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Na casa da no quarto da Molly. Aí a gente vai pra onde? Pra fora?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Ah, então pronto. Partiu, vamos ajudar aqui o irmão.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Aí pra meter a cara.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Cara, será que é alguém tipo conhecido dela que se disfarçou de novo? O irmãozinho, mas o irmãozinho não é tão grande assim.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Aí lascou. Nossa, velho.
Surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard.
Menino esperto.
But that's another story. As for Barbara, her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Fala. Opa, voltei aqui.
Edie told me all
Sinistro,
Barbara wanted
galera.
was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
É complicado. Beleza, galera. Mais uma história. Então vou terminar por aqui. A gente viu de Calvin e viu a de Bárbara. E a gente dá sequência com outros vídeos. Obrigado, desculpa pelas pausas, precisei dar. E valeu, galera. Fiquem na paz. Valeu, falou.